of people commented asking for a tutorial, so this is the tutorial. And my voice is a little iffy right now because I just woke up, so I'm sorry about that. But yeah, so today I'm just gonna be showing you how to make it. So is open Roblox Studio. If you don't have this, you can just download it, look it up on Google, and then it'll probably just show up and you can click download or something. So when you're on Roblox Studio, you're gonna click base plate, and here it is. So for this, you're gonna need a plugin. So you're gonna go to plugins up here, and if you don't have this, it's load character. Looks like that. If you don't have that, you can go over here to models and plugins, and you might have to search it up, but usually it's the first one that shows up, and you just click on it and download it, and that's it. If you can't see this little toolbox, you just go to home and it'll say toolbox right here. So yeah. Also, if you don't see the explore or properties button over on this side, then you can just click over here and it has them right here. So that's like all the things you'll need when you're first doing it. So you're going to go to plugins and load character once it's downloaded, and you're going to type in your username, or if you're doing it for somebody else, their username. You have to spawn in R6, not R15. R15 won't work. And here it is. So if you want to change your face or something, this is how you will do that. So I'm just going to open up Roblox. No, I'm going to type in Galaxy. So you can do whatever face you want, but I am going to do the Galaxy face right now. I know a lot of people like the super happy face, which I like that one too, but for this one, I'm not doing a super happy face. It is taking a long time to load. So you're going to click on the face that you want, and you're just going to copy the link. Then you're going to go back, and see where your name is, you're going to click the little arrow next to it, and then go down to head, click that arrow, and then it's going to say face. So you click on face, and right here where it says texture, and then you see like a link, you're going to click on that, and then paste a new one, and enter. And then it'll show up on your face. So that's what it looks like. So now what we're going to do is find a background, a room or whatever. So this is the room. I think find this the easiest way to do DFX is, by the way. There's plenty other ways, but I think this is the easiest, so, or at least for me. But yeah, so I have the bedroom here. If you want props, you can also do that, but I don't think I'm going to be using a prop today. So once you have everything all set, you're going to go over to the Explorer, and wherever the name is of the character, you're going to right click on that, or with 2-finger click, whatever, and then go export selection, and I always save it to downloads, and so I'm going to save as body, and then I'm going to click on the arrow next to my name, and I'm going to click on head, and then I'm going to hold shift to the top hat and the thing under, so basically the thing under shirt, and it selects them all. So then you're just going to right click again and click export selection, and then save as head. And then you're going to just put that away, and then the model is this. You're going to right click on that, click export selection, and do model. This model might take a little longer to load since there's more stuff in it, like more decorations and things. There's more to it rather than your little tiny character. So once it's loaded, you can X out of this and click no, and then yeah. So you're going to want to have Blender downloaded on your computer to be able to do this. If you don't have it downloaded, just go to Google and type in blender.org, and it'll come up, and you just click download and download it to your computer. So mine is right here. So that's what it looks like. So you're just gonna click on that, and then you can click anywhere on the screen just to get rid of that. So this is what it will look like when you first load in. There's going to be a little block here. So to get rid of the block, you're just going to click X and then delete. And that's it. You don't need that. So now to get to this part. So we're going to click File, Open, and Don't Save. So then you're going to go to Downloads, and you have to have rigs saved. I will link some of the rigs down below so that you can actually save it, because you can't do it without the rigs. So I will link them down below. So you're just going to double click on the rig, and then instead of not text, you're going to click rig, and then you're going to click default open. So that's what it looks like when it's opened. So we have to get rid of the head and the eyes and the teeth and everything because we don't need them. So we're just going to click on the head, click X, delete, I delete, and do this for all of these parts. And that's what it should look like. So now we're going to have to put our clothes on it. So you're going to click on the right arm when you're looking at it. It's also technically the left arm, whatever, just this arm. So you're going to go over here to where you see the little plus sign, and you're going to click and drag down until it goes like this. So then you're going to click this little box over in the left hand corner on the top part, and you're going to click on that and click Shader Editor. So then this is going to show up. You're going to see all these little boxes. So you're going to see these two texture boxes. You're going to click the bottom one and the file button, and then go and select your character's name and click open image. And so it should show, and then you're just going to go back to where you dragged it down and just drag it back up. And there your character is. So the next step is to get your model. So you're going to click File, Import, Wavefront, Download, Model. And it's going to say Model MTL, Model OBJ. You're going to click on the OBJ one because MTL will not work. And again, it might take a second to load. So once you have your model loaded in, this is what it will look like, or whatever model you have. You can move it around if you want, but I think I'm just going to keep it right here in this area because it's fine there. And then I'm just going to click on this little thing here. Oh, so if you want to move this, if it spawns back there, you're just going to click on this move thing and use the little arrows to move it around. But I'm just going to, or rotate, whatever you want to do. But mine doesn't need to, so I'm just going to click on my character and move it. Until I see this. Okay. So you can just move your character around however you want, rotate it however, it's basic. It's just everything you want to do with it. So once you have your thing loaded in, you just click on the little lines which edit different parts of your body. So I'm just going to do that now. I click rotate and that's what actually does it. So that's about it. If you're holding a prop, you can move your hands to actually be able to hold the prop, or you can just move them however you want. That's just how I move mine. So then you're going to click File, Import, Wavefront, and then you're going to click Head MTL. Head OBJ, not MTL. And then Import OBJ. And so then you're just going to click on your head, and this makes it so much easier to move around. You go to Edit, Menu Search, and then just type in GEO, and then Origin to Geometry. I don't know if I just clicked that. Okay, yeah. And then it makes it so much easier to move it around. Just, I don't know how to explain, it just does. So I'm just gonna move my head around till it goes onto the neck. But yeah, that is just how I'm gonna do mine right now. So then I'm going to click down here. I'm going to click add and camera. And if you don't see the add button, make sure you're in object mode, then you'll see it. So you click add and then camera, and then you can just also go to edit and then click origin to geometry again, and then you just move the camera kind of wherever, like, it doesn't really matter at this moment, so you can just move it wherever. And then over here you're just going to see this camera button, you're going to click on that, and then you see this. So if you want to change it to square, you can go over to this button, looks like kind of like a Polaroid or something. It's called output properties, and you can change this one and this one to 50, to 500. But I noticed that that one doesn't come out as well, the photo doesn't come out as well, so I just do this one, and I'm going to click on, so this is how you can zoom out and stuff. So you can just drag these little bars wherever you want, and they all do different stuff. You kind of have to play around with it to just see where you're going with everything. So it's kind of difficult, to be honest. So then you have this, and then you're gonna go to this world properties button and click on color and turn it all the way up to white, so your GFX is actually bright, and then you should be done. So if you want to if you want to see it kind of, you can click on this button, and it looks crazy at first. This is obviously not how it's actually going to turn out, but that's kind of how you can see. So then you're going to go to render image, and then you just basically wait for it to all load in, and I will get back to the notification. So to save it, I just click image and then save as, and I save to my desktop, and then I just name it. So I'm just gonna name this Indie, even though I'm not really Indie. I don't know. Also, I just noticed this. I messed up the bag. It's literally floating. So that was a mistake on my part, but you can fix that. That was just my mistake. So yeah, anyways. So now you can just X out of everything. Don't save. And then here is my GFX. And I also like to duplicate it just in case I lose one. But that is the finished product, and yeah, so that is how you make the GFX. I hope this video was helpful, and yeah, if you end up not doing this, or you can't do it, or whatever, I do sell GFXs, whatever, I do sell them, and I will make them for you. Sorry, my voice is really back, okay. To actually get a GFX, you will just go to my group, which also you can find if you search up my username and go down to my groups. This is my group, and you will just go to store, and I have a shirt called GFX purchase. You would just purchase that, and then DM me on Instagram if you don't have Instagram, DM me on Twitter if you don't have Twitter, comment on my TikTok that you don't have either one of those, and I will figure it out. So yeah, this is my Instagram, so if you do have Instagram, please DM me after you do the GFX so that I can get in contact with you about the GFX so I can make it. And yeah, so that is all for today's video. I hope this was helpful. Again, I hope you enjoyed, and if you can't, again, purchase one of mine and I will make it for you, and